What's your craziest tunnel story?
A certain someone violated one of my guys. One of my guys, okay, somebody violated J. Rue. And it happened to be over a girl, and you know, you don't ever fight over no chicks. And uh, the dude, what happened was he said something slick about J. Rue, but every time he saw J. Rue, he would always be like, "Oh, what up, my dude? What up? What up?" But behind his back, he said something to a chick that he was now seeing, that he used to be with, and he had moved on. She had moved on from him, but now that he's with Rue, she's with Rue. He called her one day and was like, "Yo, why you be messing with J. Rue? He's a ugly ass motherfucker." She said, "What did you say?" And passed the phone to Rue. And so he heard him say it, himself. So we happened to go to the tunnel that day, and not that day, but like that weekend, and we were like, boy, I remember it was me, a couple members from MOP, and we were rolling a blunt. And when you're skilling the blunt, it takes a little minute to get together. Plus, you're enjoying the whole vibe. And we're like, boy, it'd be good if old boy popped up in here right now. I ain't gonna say his name, put him out there, but it was like, boy, it'd be good if he popped up right now. And as soon as we said that, one of the members from MOP said, "There you go, right there." And he sees us and goes, "Yo, what's up? What's up?" And it's like, nah, that what's up is over, So he pretty much got served the proper way that somebody that violates, and it's a memory he ain't gonna never forget. But he's fine though. I mean, I've seen him in other circles and everything, and everything's everything. But that was the moment I'll never forget because it just went in line from the violation to the lesson to be learned not to violate people who and smile on their face. If you don't like them, then just it's better to say you don't like the dude. But he crossed that line and acted like everything was everything when they saw each other in person. And we don't play those games.
So did tunnel security throw y'all out?
No, no. We got mad love.
Oh.
We've never been thrown out. Because most of the guys from around there, when I lived in East New York, a lot of them were from that side of town, so we all knew each other anyway. So shout out to all the tunnel security. They've always given us love and or say, "Yo, chill," or we'll get rid of them, and y'all parlay and enjoy yourself. And we got to enjoy ourselves. And some of the members from MOP don't even go out. It just happened to be just one of those nights we were all together. And so, and I'll leave it at that. Some of the members. So, like I said, all names will remain anonymous.
Talk about the drinks at the tunnel back then. What was your drink of choice?
Oh man, a Long Island iced tea. Long Island iced tea was mine, or Red Devils. Those are like the big drinks that we used to always drink a lot. We never really had shots of tequila or anything like that. Until like that first, like almost the last year of the tunnel is when Alizé, I think we were just moving on to Alizé around that time as well. So I remember Thug Passion was our drink, and that's when we started going a little hard with Thug Passion.
Talk about some other mixed drinks.
We came in. Yeah, well, we came in. I was getting ready to say that. So some of my, I think that one of the big drinks at the Tunnel when I first started in the business, when we started getting the Incredible Hulk popping. When we started getting that Incredible Hulk popping, it was like, yo, I remember a lot of guys was like calling me like, yo, Nick, are we doing Incredible Hulks at the Tunnel on Sunday? I'd be like, yeah, meet me at the bar, literally.
How did the Incredible Hulk come about?
Wow, you gonna get this information? You really want it? Okay, Tony. All right, Mr. Mr. No Choke. I'm gonna tell you right now. True story, and it's a long one. Now you got to cut it up. All right, ready for this? Okay. I'm in a liquor store, Grady's Liquors in Brooklyn, and I'm doing a promotion, and I'm trying to get Hypnotic. Just keep a little model in the place, and the guy comes in. Hey, would you like to try a sample? One day, a guy walks in. And he looks at the model and says, she says, excuse me, would you like to try Hypnotic? He goes, babe, I'm way past that. I got to put you on something new. He goes up to the place, grabs a Hennessy bottle, grabs a Hypnotic bottle, comes back by where the model's at. He asks the store owner, can I open it up? I remember Gary Grady was like, yeah, you're going to pay for it. Cracks it open with my model there, pours a little bit of the Henny, he pours a little bit of Hypnotic on top. And then next thing you know, he takes his finger and he turns it around. And he goes, you see that, baby? See that? Now this right here is the drink. This is what we do out here. Takes a sip. You want a sip? She's like, no, I'm fine. But wow, what is that? Boy, as I'm sitting over there, I'm taking notes behind them boxes. Oh, no, he didn't. And the funniest thing he said was, yeah, you gotta get strong. Yeah, turn green like the Hulk. Ha, ha, ha. I'll see you later, baby. Hey, can I get your number? She's like, oh, no. He's like, all right, I'm just joking. Anyway, he walks out the store. I sit back and I go, whoa. Thug Passion has been the biggest part, right? Pac put it on, pass me that Alizé, pass me that Hennessy, get my Thug Passion together. Wow. If I could take that Hennessy and put it with Hypnotic, and if it made it turn green like the Hulk, I'm going to use that. And that day, I went back, I sat up until 4:30 in the morning, put a whole marketing plan together on how I was going to get the Incredible Hulk popped in Brooklyn, Bronx, and Harlem. And you want to hear a crazy story? 2 weeks later, I put a marketing plan together with a gentleman that was we owned the brand at the time. And he says, Nick, you're going to spend this money on this idea? I said, just give me at least 2 months of it. My man just came home from jail. I went down and bought from Abracadabra on 21st Street. I bought an Incredible Hulk outfit. I rented it for 60 days, and it wasn't even Halloween. That was the crazy part. Here it is, nice summer days. I got my man dressed up in an Incredible Hulk outfit. A Hennessy bottle in one hand, Hypnotic bottle in the other. And I blitzed New York City 60 days straight, from Brooklyn to the Bronx to Harlem. Jimmy's Bronx Cafe, Babalou's, and even Justin's Restaurant. And after I hit those markets, and after I hit them from 60 days, I just rested for a little while. And the first thing that's funny is that when I went to Jimmy's Bronx Cafe up in the Bronx, I asked the waitress, I said, what kind of drink should I order? She said, well, the number one drink up here right now, you ever tried the Incredible Hulk? I said, no, I haven't. I like one, please. And literally took it from there, and then Incredible Hulk, it became a national phenomenon. I mean, Hypnotic was built on the Incredible Hulk, literally.
Joke, no joke. Out here at Willie B's, you already know. Nashville, Tennessee, we here. Don't tell me I wasn't in the hood. It's all good. One love.
Keep it down low.
Is it something? Oh, this the mic right here. It's holding the shirt down.
I know, but can we pull it back some?
This man right here, he got a glam squad over here trying to make it.
Chris Angels.
Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes.
Every time I ask you for a little cash, you say no, but turn right around and ask me for some. Whoa, hold up, listen, partner, ain't no cheap thrill. Mistakes always don't make no real, ain't no deal. Every time we go somewhere, I gotta reach down in my purse to pay.
Chris Jones, owner of Willie B's Kitchen and Lounge.
How long has Willie B's been in business?
Willie B's been in business, man. We almost a year. August 15th to make 1 year.
Just 1 year?
August 15th, make 1 year. We ain't even a year yet.
People from so many different states is already talking about it.
We must got a good thing going.
What y'all got going? Tell us.
Man, well, we're a daiquiri bar. We serve Creole food, Cajun food, a lot of seafood. We make great cocktails. We got a new area called the Backyard, which is kind of what you see, which is an outdoor lounge. We have a lot of live music. On Tuesdays, we do live music. That's about it, man. There's no food like ours. The daiquiris are untouched.
Where you from originally?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, Orange Mountain. Been in Nashville about 12 years now.
Okay, and tell people where your business at and where, you know, what they expect when they come in.
We're in North Nashville, the heart of North Nashville, 918 Buchanan. Man, you can expect a lively atmosphere when you come here, but first thing first, we're a restaurant. So you expect some of the best food you can taste in Nashville, the best cocktails you can drink in Nashville, the best hookah. We got cigars. We got it all here, man. Our customers about 90% women, and they all look good. So we got everything.
All right, give them the address and the social media.
Address is 918 Buchanan Street, North Nashville. Social media is _Willie B's.
All right, well, thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Love.
One.
Hold up, listen, partner, ain't no cheap thrill. Mistakes always don't make no real, ain't no deal. Every time we go somewhere, I gotta reach down in my purse to pay your way and your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. They don't ever have to pay, don't have no heart, hang around in bars trying to hang around with stars. Like by two, I'm gonna tell you the truth, you'll show the proof, or get the food, I'll take you back.
Choke, no joke. You already know. Let's go out the gray go. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And now choke, no joke, no joke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
In 900 feet, turn left on 12th Street.
What up, world? This is Mistah Fab representing Oakland, California. We all have a story to tell.
and a lesson to learn. This is just my story. The Arrow way, not the other way.
Check it out. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon.
Yo, what's going on? It's Mistah Fab, and this is my story coming out of my mouth. What's going on? Oakland, California representative, born and raised in Oakland, California. How old am I? I don't know how old I am. I don't know if I want to tell my real age on this thing, man. You're never supposed to ask a king his age, man.
How would you say was your upbringing? Poor, middle class, or rich?
Shut the door. The way I was raised, growing up in Oakland, California, we were poor, but didn't realize we were poor. And why I say I didn't realize I was poor, because my mother did the extra to fill in the void of which was left in the infancy. I lived two parts of my life before I reached an adult. I had, in my adolescent ages and childhood, in the infancy stages, my mother was on drugs and my father was on drugs. And my mother would do, she would give her money to the dope man before she gave it, to take care of her family and provide for her family. And once my mother got clean, she made a vow to spoil me beyond measure, whatever she could do. So she would work 3-4 jobs to take away the reality that we were actually poor. And living in the buildings, living in Section 8 homes and things of that nature, you really didn't realize that you were poor, because when I looked up, I had everything that a child wanted. I had all of the brand new Jordans, I had the video game systems and things of that nature. But as you get about 16, 17, you begin to realize, wow, we really are poor. You start to analyze your neighborhood and doing an analytical dissectomy of your neighborhood. You start looking at it like, wow, my neighbor, this person's on drugs, and I'm in a real low income environment, and we actually are poor. But my mother did a great job of disguising it, and I'll forever honor her for that.
All right, cool. Did you grow up in a single or co-parenting home?
My father died. I grew up in a single mother home. My mother, a single parent home. My daddy died when I was 11 years old, 12 years old. He died to complications with HIV. And my mother did the best that she could of being a great mother-father. She married when I was around 13, and I have a wonderful stepfather that's still alive to this day, who was a blessing, because he took up a woman that had been going through a lot of things. He dealt with a lot with my mother. My mother was a hard act to follow, and she was someone who came with a lot of baggage. And he did a great job, man. He was and I credit him for that till this day. And you don't normally see a lot of people giving credit to their step parents because of, they're not their biological parents. And so the respect level is not always at the highest level, but I have nothing but the utmost respect for my stepfather, because here it is, a man who came in dealing with a woman that was recovering from drugs, and she had her demons, being very overprotective of her only child, where in many cases and scenarios, she would put me before him. And that's very challenging for a man to deal with when you're marrying a woman. So my mother put him through a lot of stuff, man, but he stayed there, he stayed firm, and he's a man's man. He told me the gift of getting up every day, of going to work. I never seen him not go to work. I'm talking about, this is a guy that worked every day, who didn't drink, who didn't smoke, who didn't have any vices, that was visible for a youth, a negative influence. And he was a great man. And he showed me what it was like to go work for what you believe in. And he got up every day and he worked. He worked very hard and took a lot of responsibilities that he didn't have to take. And I respect him.
Remember Shaq had that joint about his stuff.
Oh, for sure. That was one of my favorite songs. I'm Outstanding by Phil.
Yeah.
Most definitely. It's one of my favorite records.
Okay. as a kid, what did you think you were going to be in life?
Once I set my mind on what it is that I wanted to be in life, that's what I drove for, and I tried to continue to push forward towards that. I mean, early in the ghettos across America, you know, everybody wants to play sports. So it was, you know, hoop dreams, and it was, you know, those sports dreams that as you get older, you begin to be like, well, school, money, hustling, girls, really different distractions that challenge your discipline. But once I set my mind on saying that this is what I wanted to do musically, I wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be an author, I wanted to be some form of influencer with my, in the position that I was in through words. And once I set my mind on that, man, I've been on it ever since.
Cool. What would you say was your first career choice?
My first career choice was basketball, but that was a dream. I think that when we're young, we confuse dreams for career choices. Now, that would be a career of preference if that's something that we wanted to do, but it's not a career until you're able to be paid for it and until you're able to reap the benefits of that labor. But we all had childhood dreams of, you know, taking it to the next level of being a sports, someone involved in sports, and we all played sports growing up. But I think I had my mind set on wanting to be an artist, entertainer, 15, 16. 14, 15, like, you know, from drama classes and a lot. And my mother invested in that. My mother invested in, one thing about her, she invested in me and my dreams. So it was never about how was I going to fund them. It was always just going after them. And that's something that even made me feel more passionate about following them once I got on that course. What up, world? This is Mistah Fab representing Oakland, California. We all have a story to tell and a lesson to learn. This is just my story, the airway.
We here now. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. Damn, I wish I was pushing the act. I had no haps if I was pushing the act. Damn. I wish I was pushing the act.